Today I'm going to be showing you how to leverage Sora 2 and n8n workflows to automate the creation of short form content, and more specifically the Ring doorbell format. So as you can see, this is one channel that is doing so well just posting these shorts, and you can see this one has 1.3 million views with a guy saying 6'7", with a tornado in the background, and you can see they're really focusing on the sort of the storm background and people trying to get into the house. Like this one has 15 million views, so I will show you how to do that in 1 second. So I've built this workflow and I'll walk you through it in a second, but essentially you create your prompt over here with the help of Google Gemini, and then basically you insert your prompt over here and then you send it over to, we're using Fal.ai in this case, and I'll show you how to set that up. And then essentially we wait for our video, and then over here we will get our video. Additionally, in this file, I created some additional ones for creating ads. So if you want to make short form ads, you can use the text to video, image to video, and video to video, which remixes your video to create ads. But for this video, we will focus on the short form Ring doorbell content. And I've separated these two. So originally I had this connected over here, but I want a bit more freedom in my prompts. So essentially what I want to do is have this chat over here, have it create my prompt for me. Then I copy the prompt into this node over here. I just paste it. And then I have a bit more freedom of the prompts that I want. So let's look at the prompt creation first. So I execute this with a chat. So if I open the chat, I can just type something in here and then it'll generate the prompt for me. And I have my AI agent here. Yeah, it just has a bit of a prompt and then a system message to give it some guidelines and examples. And then also I have connected Google Gemini, so you can just get an API key very easily. But I mean, you don't have to use Gemini or anything. You can also use OpenAI, Claude, doesn't matter. Additionally, I created this structured output parser, and this is if you want to connect it over here and do it all automatically, then it structures the prompt in a certain way. But essentially, if you're using it like this doesn't do anything. So once I've created my prompt, and I'll go through all of this, I'll create a prompt and show you exactly how it works. But essentially, once I have my prompt, I take it and I paste it in here. And then I can set my duration over here. And here we have our call to Fal.ai. So let me show you that and how to connect it. So first you go to Fal.ai. You create yourself an account, and then you come over here to manage. You go to API keys, you add a key, create a key, and then you just copy it across into here. So you'd need to create a new one at the bottom. And then basically how it looks is you just give it a name like authorization, and then you paste your key in over here, and then it's connected. So next we need to choose our model. So over here you can see I have Sora 2 and it's the text to video. So if I go back to Fal.ai, I see there's also Veo 3.1. I think this is like 40 cents per second. And Sora 2, this is image to video. So I think the pro version of Sora 2 is about 50 cents per second, if I'm correct. But the normal text to video one is 10 cents a second. So I am using this one. So if I head over to the API section, I scroll down and I take this URL, I copy it, and then I paste it in here. And I'll be using that model then. Then if I scroll down, here I have my prompt, I have my aspect ratio, and I've also set my duration. So my duration is usually set to 8 seconds. So then it costs me 80 cents per video. And you can also see additional information. So if I go to schema and I go to input, then I can set the resolution here. So with the non-pro version, it's capped at 720p. And then I can also use my set my aspect ratio, so 9:16 or 16:9, and then the duration of 4, 8, or 12 seconds. So 12-second video would be $1.20, for example. And then further down the line, we have this loop over here. So we're gonna wait 10 seconds. Then we're gonna see if Fal.ai has generated our video, and if not, it's gonna come back and it's gonna go in this loop until we have the URL. It's gonna come in here, and then over here we can view our video and then download it without ever going back to Fal.ai. Currently, this workflow isn't publicly available, but if I see people are commenting and you guys want this video, then I will update the comment section with a link where you can get this entire workflow for free. And if I look at some of my previous executions, you can see what type of content this produces. So this one was for Halloween. So you can see it's in the sort of doorbell style. Here's another one. So it's, I mean, it's very silly. And here's just some ads, UGC ads. Silver Chat. It finally makes using AI simple. So you can even create ads or like one like this. This is very, a job like this is very dangerous for someone your size. Money doesn't grow on trees, baby. So I mean, you can play around with it and you can get really great results. So basically, this AI agent is specialized in making Ring doorbell prompts. But today I want to try something different. So I've created a new prompt, and the setting is basically in a hurricane scenario, and a reporter's speaking to an old man, and basically he just runs off barefoot, and it's supposed to be this yeah, really comedic scene. So let's run this and let's see what type of output we get. So usually it takes a couple minutes to generate this video. So I just fast forwarded and here we have the video. So if we open this, then we can just view it. And I mean, it's pretty good. So you can see it's not the greatest quality. If I download it, I think it's a little bit better quality. But yeah, like I said, with the pro models in Sora, you can get better quality videos, but it's obviously more expensive. And I can also just download this now and do whatever I want with it. And now you might ask me, like, why do I not just go into Sora or into Fal and generate these videos myself? Why do I need this workflow? And that's a very good question. If you want to automate everything, then a workflow like this is perfect. Like I mentioned earlier, you can connect a Google Sheets to this. AI updates the sheet, and then you put a schedule on here. So it reads the sheet. What is the next video I should create? Then it goes through this whole process. It updates the prompt, and then you can even connect it to your socials at the end, and then it posts everything automatically for you. So, I mean, if you want to automate something like that, then this workflow is amazing. So I think this video is okay. It's not the best, but I mean, it can still go viral. But if I look at some of the previous ones of the actual Ring doorbell cam, it's sort of the quality that you would expect from a doorbell cam. So it's really suited to those types of videos, and I think they can go very viral. So I've actually started my own other separate YouTube channel. So maybe I make another video in the future, checking back on the status of that and see how well the videos do. Currently, they're getting around 10,000 views, and I've only posted 3 or 4 videos. So hopefully within the next month, they get to millions of views. And if it works, then I will create a separate video on how I scaled that channel. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a comment, and also subscribe if you want to. And if you like this type of Sora workflow videos, then follow along and let me know in the comments what you want to see next.